Attachment leads to suffering. I've been going through a bit of a relapse lately, I guess, psychologically or emotionally or spiritually or whatever, where I've been trying to hold on to certain statuses or successes that I've been having lately. For example, I've had a few good things going my way lately, and it's funny how when things go good for me is when I seem to suffer the most, because you want to hold on to that success, you want to put it in a bottle, or you want to make it grow, and anytime it falls a little bit, it hurts you on a personal level, and you try to, I don't know what I did. You try to develop an ego thinking that's going to help you hold on to it, if that even makes sense. Like, I guess, for example, I've had a certain blessing come upon me lately that's proven to be very beneficial for my life and for my future. Now, this blessing can be taken away from me at any time, and it's a pretty risky endeavor that I'm involved in, I would say. And instead of preparing for the fact that I can lose it at any time, I told myself, no, hold on to it. Nothing's gonna go wrong. Just cover all the bases. Just hold on to it extra tight, monitor it, and nothing bad will happen. But that's just simply not true. I was suffering because of it. I was having incredible anxiety. Because I'm trying to hold on to something so tight that I know deep down can be ripped away from me at any moment. And, that got me thinking on an even deeper level. I'm like, you know what, man? Anything can be ripped away from me at any moment. This life I'm living can be ripped away from me at any moment. My health can go to shit at any moment. You never know. Yeah, I do everything I can to be healthy, but I could get cancer tomorrow. I never know, right? So when I finally just told myself, like, look, man, you need to just let go. Even though things are going good for you right now, you still have to let them go. It's easy to let go when something's going bad, but it's very hard to let go of something while you're on the upward, motion. I guess while you're going to the top, even then you have to let go, because it can go straight down right away, and you have to be ready for that. By accepting that you're not in control and not being attached, even when you're winning. When it does eventually go down, and it will, everything always comes crashing down eventually. It won't be as devastating, as if when you're holding on to it so tightly, suffering the whole time, and then it goes to shit anyway, and then it's like the ultimate devastation. Attachment really does lead to suffering, whether you're attached to, your business, whether you're attached to your girlfriend or wife, whether you're attached to keeping your health perfect. The reality is, no matter how well you prepare, you can lose every last one of those things at the drop of a dime, and you have to be ready for that. I did a video called Always Be Ready to Die, and that's more of a big picture, I guess, long-term approach, but this is like a really in the moment approach. Attachment leads to suffering. Really, every moment of every day I live like it's my last day, and in every aspect of my life I'm ready to let go of it. I tell myself, like, oh, I like the car I'm driving, but guess what? The car I'm driving can get hit and totaled in an accident. I have to be willing to let go of that. Oh, I really like the shirt that I'm wearing. Guess what? Someone can spill something on my shirt and stain it forever. You literally own nothing in this life. You don't own your body. You don't own your possessions. And by just letting go of the attachment that you have to them, it gives you a much deeper level of peace in the moment. And I'd say for the last week or two, I was really suffering intensely because, like I said, I've had a few things that are starting to go good for me. And instead of using the approach I've always used, I tried to change. I tried to develop an ego. And it seems like the powers that be always stomp me right back down to reality instantly when I start to stray away from the path that I'm supposed to be on, whatever that path may be. And maybe that's a blessing. Other people, for some reason, they seem to be able to go on with their delusions for months and months and years, but I don't know. I've always had the blessing of the second I start fucking up, something just kicks me right back into place and puts me back on whatever path or purpose I'm on. So, that's really, I guess, the moral of the story. Attachment leads to suffering. And here's the thing. I guess what I would say is don't feel bad when you have like a relapse, because we all do it. I even did it, and I'm the guy giving you guys advice. And even sometimes I'll get greedy. And when things are going good, I'll try to hold on to them too tight. And it's just not possible, man. It doesn't matter who you are, how rich you are, how healthy you are, how successful you are in any aspect of life. It can all be taken away from you instantly. Your freedom, all of it can be taken away from you instantly. You really don't have anything. All you really have is the moment. All of your plans can be swept away with one hurricane. You can spend your whole life planning this and that and the third, and boom, one little accident comes and literally knocks it all down the drain. All you really have is the moment. You can plan for things, you can try to build a future for yourself, but you always have to accept the reality that, look, all of this can go to shit at any time. So I'm just going to enjoy the ride, and like whatever happens, happens. So that's really just the moral of the story, guys. Attachment leads to suffering.